everything in between. Today we're going to be doing an ancestor reading. Who are they and what they want you to know right now, but mostly who are they, especially if you were like adopted and don't know who your ancestors were. This will be that reading for you. So, with that being said, I'm going to put this over there. For some reason, YouTube does not like to upload the the thumbnails that I want YouTube to upload. So hopefully the way that I did that, I'll be able to get a good thumbnail from the right angle. But anyway, welcome back. And if you have never been here before, welcome to my channel. I am Tarot by Tieya, and I've been doing this for a while. So let's go on a ride together. All right. Before I get into it, I'm not a professional financial advisor or medical assistant or any of that stuff. So anything of that nature comes up here, just know that I don't have any certifications in those realms, okay? Take everything as my opinion. And if you guys need a personal reading, my information will be down below. Yeah, also please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, tip, comment, donate, but especially comment because I give away free readings to people who have really awesome comments or comment a lot. So sorry. Comment with a lot. Comment a lot with having a hard time, guys. Comment a lot with thoughtful comments, good comments, even good points. Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get into these decks. 1, 2, and 3. I hate that this looks so lopsided, and that's what I'm trying to fix, but I guess I should just get a grip and deal with it because I'm gonna mess with my phone to the point where I'm gonna have a problem. Anyway, we're just gonna have to roll with it. 1, 2, and 3. If you guys need more time, pause the video, and I'll be here when you get back. We're gonna put these over here. And I'm starting to do these live, so if you catch the live, don't forget to like as you're coming in. But if you don't catch the live, you're gonna have to go back to the beginning to get the. If you don't catch the live in the beginning, you're gonna have to choose your deck. Deck number 1, you guys are the Gabriel token and the Black Tourmaline. All right, so we want to know who your ancestors were, especially the ones that are around you now. Who were your ancestors? Especially the ones that you don't know already. Like the ones that you do know, they might come through. But ones that you don't know are the ones that I'm mostly concerned about because those are the ones that are just out there, kind of nameless. Some of y'all's were nameless warriors. Alright. Who are the ancestors that want to come through for this person today? So the images that I'm already seeing are a grayish green, like a dark gray green uniform. It looks like one from like World War I or II. It's even got the hard hat, the hard helmet they used to have back then. The person has a gun. The words that I'm also hearing. And now this is very strange. Is Viet Cong. I'm also seeing a woman. She's older. She's a black woman with like short hair. It's like she loved wigs. She's got like this short bob wig. Says her name is Sade or something like that, like a last name Sade or Cherie. Okay, so who are the ancestors that want to come through for deck number 1? Who are the ancestors that want to come through for deck number 1? maybe even Charmaine. Ace of Cups. Five of Pentacles, interesting, and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, there goes she is. There goes she is. There she goes. This is what I wanted to say. This person in life seemed to have like a lot of love to give, but nobody really wanted it. This person is feeling like somebody who maybe wasn't the most attractive person in the face. Like what she's saying is that she was very unfortunate looking and disabled in very obvious ways and was like rejected in life. But she didn't really let that stop her. She ended up being somebody who changed, like made big changes. Tables turned with the Wheel of Fortune here. I'm also getting a storyline of somebody's ancestors who were very rich, who had a lot of money, but the money dwindled out as they went along. And their message to you is to be careful with your money, be better than they were. Don't, like, what I'm hearing is don't fall prey to Vice's boy. Don't fall prey to Vice's boy, because they will have long-standing, I can't really hear that word, that it's like an older word though, it's very strange. This particular person is from a long time ago, but they will have long-standing vices. The vices will have long-standing effects on your family, and that's something that this person never wanted, but they were so addicted. They're just so addicted, and they were going everywhere, back and forth, here and there. They were so addicted to their vices that they drank. They shot up. They were in opium dens. This is how old this person is. Opium dens have not been around like in the UK or the US for a very long time. Not like openly. Yeah, they're probably here somewhere, but the opium dens have not been around for a long time. This person it's like having images of going in and like nodding out in an opium den, and they're like, they wish they hadn't done that. There goes the card of Ancestors too. So they wish they hadn't done that, because they basically they basically messed it up for their family generations to come, because they were into that stuff, and they just smoked all of their wealth away. They gambled it all away. And this particular storyline is maybe for druids or people who have druid blood or were druids or practice. Is it druidism? Or who are druids now? Alright, so clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. Last time, clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Put that over there. Yeah, this person, the original storyline, the woman who was unfortunate looking, as she says, she might have been a Leo, but she ended up turning the tides here. What I'm hearing is mayhem. Like she was mayhem back in the day when women weren't supposed to be changing, their storyline from mothers and wives and servants to somebody who could be an empress. And people didn't like that, because they wanted her to stop making you have very strong female ancestors. They wanted her to just sit down and shut up, not just because she was, and the word that I'm hearing, her name sounds like Mauve. It's like Maeve or something like that. May also be like, I don't know how to pronounce her name. I can just see the spelling, Mauve Cherie Cole or Coleman or something like that. It's coming out. But she's definitely got a very strong spirit, even though she had a weak body, or she was deformed in some way, right, according to society back then, and she rose above all of that. What I'm hearing is she was assassinated because she was somebody who was making real change. And a lot of her accomplishments were taken from her in history books because not only did she look unfortunate, but she also I am zoning out. Hold on. But a lot of her accomplishments were erased from the history books because not only did she look deformed, but she was a woman. And that stuff was taken, and it's like her accomplishments are still there, but her actual history has been silenced or like expunged. Like her name has been expunged. But I'm seeing another person with like a shock of orange hair. It's like a weird orange color. It's a different person altogether. With like, she's pulling up her gloves. She's got like these purple gloves, and she's pulling up to her elbows. And she's got like this. It's like a purple dress. This other person had a very like eccentric way of dressing. A very like look at me kind of way of dressing. And this person that's coming through now is like she was an actress at one time, the mistress of somebody who had a lot of money, and it's like the the children that she had were the word this is the words she's saying, bastards, um, and they have a lineage back towards one of the houses in a different like it's not the UK. It's not. It reminds me of the UK. I don't know this place that she's showing me, but I'm hearing like dry air. It's cold. I'm hearing Siberia, but I have no idea if Siberians even have, if they had like a feudal system, but they probably did. Who knows? But she's just, showing that she was there, and she has not been forgotten, or she doesn't want to be forgotten, and she's just like hanging around her family, her ancestors, like trying to take care of them. And you might have a mother or something that is eccentric. All right, but let's just go on to the messages now. I'm seeing an older woman also with glasses, and the picture that I'm seeing is like she's got a lot of like loose skin around her face, and she's just older. She's an older black woman, and she's like she was a homemaker. She's like quote unquote nobody special. This person was very humble, very she's like the neighborhood grandmother, and she's just like, hey baby. That's what her voice sounds like, hey baby. But anyway, this we're gonna go on to what their messages are for you. What are the messages for the seeker? What are their ancestors' messages for the seeker? Deck number 1. What are their... I could sit here and do this all day because I'm just seeing different images of different people, and they're like coming through so fast. It's hard to like focus because I'm seeing a sailor with a tattoo back when tattoos were not acceptable, and he's got like the wide white pants and the blue striped shirt and the white like pot. It looks like a pot to me. Hat. And he's showing me who he was when he was young, or he died young. It's like Jimmy. His name is like Jimmy or something like that. Jimmy, Jackie, Jerry, something with a first J. Anyway, what are the messages for the seeker from their ancestors right now? What are the messages for the seeker from their ancestors right now? Last time What are the messages from the seeker's ancestors? What are the messages for them right now? Kathy Lynn. It's like, you better watch out, Kathy Lynn. I don't know if they're addressing you or if their name was Kathy Lynn. Watch out for Kathy Lynn. Alright. 5 of Wands, 3 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups with the Lover's card. Alright, so they're still watching down. They're like looking down on you. This to me feels like them who have moved on, but they're still like watching out. It's like this person is not very happy with all of the partying you've been doing. All of the drinking, what I'm hearing is drinking, drugging, boozing. These are like really old words. Drinking, drugging, boozing. Like just the partying that has been going on, because they see that stuff causes, it has an effect on your life. It has an effect on your life, especially if you are trying to escape something, because it looks like the partying, which is at the center of everything, is kind of causing a grief, strife, conflict in your life. I want to clarify the 3 of Cups. What I'm seeing for it is the Devil card. So I'm going to actually pull cards here. Clarify the 3 of Cups. It feels like a few of you have 2 children. You may have had about like 3 abortions. And I'm not judging. But that's what I'm seeing, is like this person is watching you have this party style lifestyle and having 2 children that they feel like you should pay more attention to. And they're like, I see you, this is not for you. Clarify the 3 of Cups. This is not good for your health. Clarify the 3 of Cups. Last time. Clarify the 3 of Cups. What? I don't know what that was on my live chat, but it disappeared. I don't know what that is, but no. VYNFYI? No. I have done general readings that are over on the channel. I did see your comment just now, but I'm not focused on that right now. But if you want, you can go to the channel and look at the general readings that I've done. So, 3 of Cups. Yeah, it looks like you're going out with young men or younger people, and this King of Cups keeps coming out. It's a very emotional time for a lot of people, I see. And what it looks like is this particular person, if you're resonating with the King of Cups situation, this particular person, if they come into your life, they are going to want to suck up all of your attention. And if they come towards you with, they're not good for you, especially if you already have this King of Cups person in your life. This person's not good for you. And your ancestors are like, look, no. This person might be the person that you are like drinking with, or that you might end up drinking with, and it's like you gotta stand your ground here against this person, because they are just bringing conflict and depression and difficulties into your life. It's like, if you've got children, focus on them instead of focusing on this man, because this man is lurking around and he still wants to come into your life here. You might want to go watch all of the other readings I've done about this King of Cups, because he keeps popping out in all of the readings. It's like there's just a warning that there's this person hanging around a lot of you that's not good for you, that probably enables your destructive behaviors, because that makes you more easy to control, and it's just not, it's not good. It's not long-term happiness for you. And they see this person and they're like, no, just, avoid, disconnect, avoid. Clarify the King of Cups. Page of Wands, the Hermit card. Yeah, this person's trying to sneak in. They want you to know. Nope. This person is a nope. This person is a nope. Nope. Look at this. This person is a nope. Just nope right out of there. Especially if you've already got this person. Block them. Keep them blocked. Because they want to come back. There goes the fucking devil. I knew he was coming out sometime. So yeah. It feels like you're in a point in your life right now where you're the empress, but you don't know it yet. But your ancestors know. That might also be your big mama. That's trying to protect you and warn you against this person that's coming into your life. This energy that he's bringing is devil energy because he wants to have this, but it's going to be toxic and it's not going to be healthy. The Hierophant and the Devil card, where he's like chaining himself to you because this person knows who you are, but you don't know who you are. And that's what your ancestors are kind of trying to say there is, if you need some help with like addiction or something, get some professional help. Do not be afraid to get some professional help. There are people and there are companies out there that will help you for free, even. But you just have to decide that it's time. Okay, so there are people in my chat right now that are being buttholes. But anyway, we're going to do on deck number 2. Deck number 2. We want to know who your ancestors were. Oh, y'all got the I don't want to say this is what I'm hearing, okay? Like warlords, and what I'm seeing is an indigenous person on a horse. I'm also seeing a black woman with her natural hair. She's got like an afro, but it's like 1792 or something. And she's like standing right next to the horse, next to the indigenous man on the horse. So you guys may have ancestors who were black and Native American, or just indigenous, wherever the indigenous is for you. But what I'm seeing specifically is a very tall, very handsome, very dark skinned indigenous person. And next to him is a black woman, and she's wearing the traditional Native American woman, female garb, and she's just like staring at you. She's looking at you, okay? She sees you. She's been around for a long time. And it's just like those two are coming through. I'm not saying that the indigenous people were the warlords, just saying that some of you have warlord or war. Y'all might have a long lineage. You would know. A long lineage of going to war. Your ancestors went to war. Your ancestors were causing war. Your ancestors were confrontational, and you might have like inherited that, and they're like wanting you to be the one that heals that particular temperament, and so that you guys can, I'm hearing inherited, so you probably inherited a bad temper, and you know who you are, okay? If it's not for you, it's not for you. If you're the sweetest, kindest person in the world, you can still have a bad temper and internalize it, and not allow it to come out, and then you have self-destructive behaviors because you're angry on the inside and you don't know where it came from or why. Because people are like, I don't get angry. They get angry. They just don't recognize it as anger. A lot of the time. Alright, so what ancestors want to come through for deck number 2? What ancestors want to come through for deck number 2? Party or perky pie or purdy pie or something like that. Perky pie. It's not Pinkie Pie, but it's like somebody from the 1950s with the old, like, roller set, glasses, Perky Pie, or Perky Pie, or Purdy, something like that. Birdie, that's what I'm hearing. Interesting. Alright, which ancestors want to come out for the secrets of deck number 2? Shuffling helps me to, like, focus. The ancestors are coming through. For the secrets of deck number 2 last time. What ancestors are coming through for the secrets of deck number 2 that rings? It's like a Pope. Last name could be Pope. Perky Pie Pope. Yeah, so this, like I was saying before, feels like y'all have, like, people who've gone to war for centuries. You probably have lineages of people going to war. You might even have, like, knights who were cousins, like distant cousins. But it's like your family, some of y'all are like, nope, mine's dirty dishwater, like, this is what I'm hearing, Appalachian, like, backwater people. And that, come on guys, if that's where you're from, that's where you're from. But I can guarantee you that your ancestors probably have moved around a lot, which means that they have probably, certainly, picked up a lot of different cultures in your lineage, even if they're not direct. They're like sideline offshoots. Yeah, look at this. I said your family traveled a lot. Could also be a Sagittarius. I feel like y'all probably have what I'm hearing. And I keep saying probably, but here's what I'm getting, okay? An ancestor who was a preacher or a priest or somebody who was, what do you call him, a vicar? A vicar. This was in the first deck as well. This to me is just the card saying that you do have ancestors who are watching over you. It's like this person up here, and there are people down here that they're just watching. So it feels like y'all's ancestors are just kind of watching. And it feels like you got a very powerful religious figure that is from your family. So if you are, non-traditional, like quote unquote non-traditional relationships, or non-traditional religions, like you're not Christian, or you're not Jewish, you're not Jewish, you're not Islamic, or any of those variations, right? Y'all might be the ones who are that's what I'm hearing, a voodoo priest, or somebody who's alternative Wiccan or something, and it's like in your particular lineage, it looks like you've got a very powerful ancestor who was a religious figure, whether it be a voodoo priest or somebody who was the leader in the Hoodoo community of your particular area, or high priest in a Wiccan background or whatever. It's like in your lineage, it's like a very powerful preacher, a very powerful high priest or something. And they've got, if you want to know about this is the ancestors to connect to. And this person might not be the one that you would even expect. They might be like, a little old lady who can speak a couple words over you and heal you, or speak a couple words over you and make you pass away. This set of ancestors, they like to, like, comfort you. You might have a cat or something that they speak to you through. Your cat might be, like, exceedingly intelligent for an animal, and you're like, how are you always doing this? How are you comforting through me? Or how are you comforting toward me? Like, why are you comforting me, right? And it's like these ancestors speak to you through your familiars, especially if you are practicing and you have animals, even if you don't have animals and there are animals in your environment, they speak to you through those I wouldn't say ancestors, but those animals. Animals acting strange around you. Also, electricity is what I'm hearing. So electrical, um, like things, phones, toys, stoves, hammers. Like if you have an electrical hammer, this stuff acts up around you, but it's because of your powerful ancestor who is like really trying to get your attention and give you your messages and let you know they're still there and they want you to learn. um I'm hearing Yule. So whatever your background is, they want you to learn whatever it is and stay connected to your lineage. All right, so with that being said, I think that was a lot. I'm gonna get their message for you. It's like this person likes to comfort you, but it definitely feels like this person was somebody, even if they were a judge or somebody official. Could have also been like a in a small town out west, or in a small town wherever your country is. They were like one of the people who were a main character in that particular storyline. It feels like y'all are the ones who just have those powerful people who were there before and they are still there. And they want you to succeed as well. So you get a lot of signs, even. Like actual words on signs, or 1111, 333, 444, and they're trying to get your attention because not only are you the ones who are going to heal a lot of generational curses and a lot of generational um, wounds, which they're the same thing. But you're also the one who is going to, like, what I'm hearing is re-elevate, relearn, reconnect to whatever those roots are for you. So we want to know, what is the message that these ancestors, or that particular ancestor, the ancestors in general, what are their messages for their descendants? What are the messages? What are their messages? Last time, what are their messages? Okay. Page of Pentacles. I always get like Fae vibes from this. So it wouldn't surprise me if you guys were the ones with Fae blood. Ooh, the Emperor. There he goes again. Powerful ancestor. Likes to come out, 9 of Swords. You got somebody fighting your battles for you. You may be the ones who come to find that people with this kind of energy, they don't hang around long. Because you've got, one of the songs that I'm hearing is, I like it when you call me Big Pop. But I just saw 3 and 4 on the timer. But anyway, you guys are the ones who have, like, big, like, this ancestor has BDE energy, you know? He's the one who comes through and he's like, all right, so I see you got all these little boys hanging around you. You got all this, that, and the fourth hanging around you. And he doesn't ask any questions. He doesn't take any prisoners. He doesn't ask any questions. He just like, boom, y'all gone. Goodbye. You know what I mean? I gotta get a charger for my phone. Oh, here goes one. Because my phone does not like going live. And I don't like going live on my computer because the resolution's not high enough. But, hopefully this will charge up for a little while. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that should be good. But, this person coming out is like, I'm the one. They've also got this person's got, like, a lot of powerful energy out here. And he's like, I got you back. This person, what I'm focusing on this card is down here. I don't know if you guys can see it, But down there, the person that's up here fighting with this demon is down here defeating the demon. It's like this person here, this like Big Daddy, Big Papa person right here. Rogers can get fucked. Goodbye. Rogers, Griswold, or whatever. Just go get fucked. Okay? Get fucked. Anyway, as I was saying, this Big Daddy, like, is... You can get fucked too. I wonder if I can just block comments on this. Like, maybe. Anyway, this is getting kind of long. I just want to clarify the Emperor card here. What I'm hearing is like Oberon, King of the Fairies type situation. Like I said before, this person walks with you, and this person is very, very strong. This particular, this feels like, you know, in the old days where the kings and the pharaohs and the chieftains were talking about how they descended from, Five of Swords. This person does not care, okay? They descended from, you know, gods and stuff. This is giving me that energy. Somebody who is like a folk god or something, that they do not give a fuck. Okay, if they see you in trouble, they like come, and the person that's putting you in trouble, they destroy that person. Because they see you as the next generation. They see themselves in you, and they can see that you got the ability to go so far and do so much, and they're there for it. They're here for you, and they don't take any shit at all. And it feels like a patron god too. Like I was saying before, if you guys are the ones who practice, you're the ones who have this like protection over you. And yeah, you're gonna have hard times, but it's like this particular patron is not gonna allow you to get too far off the path unless you just really, 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 really want to, and then you're in for a hard time. A lot of you also, I'm hearing Saturn. Saturn is the ruler of, like, I think it's Capricorn and Aquarius, and he's a living, breathing entity in your life right now, especially if you were born in the late 80s and the early 90s, where you got that triple Capricorn in your chart. Yeah, this entity it's very hard on you. Things probably move slowly for you. Five of Swords. Yeah. Things probably move very slowly for you. And it feels like you don't get anywhere unless you do things the way that you are quote unquote supposed to do them. So if you know there's a right way to do something, then it's like Saturn is the one who's going to sit there and make sure that you actually do it. And if you try and take a shortcut, nah. It's not good. It's not a good time. Five of Swords last time. Five of Swords. Yeah. So, any foolishness around you, any person that's sneaking around you, any person that is like just really trying to bring you down and not be there for the best of who you were supposed to be, this particular entity sees all of that. This person exposes that stuff. You might have people who constantly come to you, and they don't mean to say what they say, but they slip up and they say something anyway. These are the people who are like, yes, I need a freaking moderator. But anyway, This is the entity that's like, nah, I see all this foolishness and fuckery, and we're not getting ready. He's not having it. Basically, he's not having it at all. So yeah, this entity is strong, and he puts all his stuff to bed. When it pops up, he sees it. He tells you, and you know, because this is what he wants for you. He wants this Nine of Pentacles for you, so that you have everything you want, need, you can get along in life just fine. And so he blocks the bullshit. He's like, no, this is not happening, because, like I said, he wants happiness for you, and he brings illumination to the people and things around you that don't serve you. And so you have to go along life doing this, and it really sucks because you see some people around you like, um, you see people around you like doing it and doing it fast and cutting corners and stuff, and you're like, I wish sometimes that I could be a bad person, but you're not. You're not a bad person at all, and you probably even have an overly developed sense of right and wrong. So when you're not being watched, even if you're not being watched, you do the right thing. And it feels like that gets frustrating and irritating because you see people around you doing the opposite, and you're like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. Da, 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 da. And no, you can't, because you have been chosen by this particular entity to walk a particular path, and it's like you're gonna do it one way or the other. You're gonna do it the easy way, or you're gonna do it the hard way, and that's like what I'm getting for this particular situation. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. Yeah. Sorry that like that might not have been the message you wanted, but that's the message that I got. Unfortunately, y'all the ones, you gotta just go down through there, do it the right way, don't skip anything, and you can pray to that entity too. I can't talk right now. You can pray to that entity too, is what I wanted to say. But yeah, thank you. To top now. This is why I don't like doing things live, because I keep getting these freaking trolls, and I don't want to continue to like mess with the chat box, trying to make sure that they're not leaving anything weird in the chat box. But anyway, that number 3, we want to know, excuse me, your ancestors. The first one that I'm hearing is Ron. This person might have the same name as Ron Howard. So what I'm seeing is an image of Ron Howard. Whatever, he was a child star, but I can't remember what show he was on. I believe it was him. He was a child star, and he ended up being a director, and it feels like this person is, maybe was a childhood friend of them, or this person has the same name as Ron Howard and had like a similar upbringing or something, or it feels like Ron Howard stole something from them. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. That's the first thing that popped through, with Ron or Ronald or Ronnie Howard. Alright, so what ancestors want to come through for deck number 3? What ancestors want to come through for deck number 3? What ancestors want to come through for deck number 3 last time? What ancestors want to come through for deck number 3? Alright. The Justice card looks like big Libra energy, or one that was somebody who was a lawyer, or somebody who this could have been Ron Lawyers Howard. That's what I was gonna say. But Ron Howard's lawyer, or somebody who was connected to him through law. You got more than one here. So I'm not sure why I keep wanting to harp on Ron Howard. I'm like, Ron Howard, maybe he was in a lot of Ron Howard movies or something, or the main character of one. I don't know. This fell out. We're gonna see if that comes out again. 4 of Wands. Let's see. 5 of Wands. I want to clarify. 5 of Wands. You got a lot of energies wanting to vie for your attention. Clarify the 5 of. Why do I keep dropping these cards? So these two fell out, which is the Queen of Rods, Clarify the Five of Wands last time. Clarify the Five of Wands. Was Ron Howard Opie? I don't remember. So you got a lot of family members around you. Could be a Capricorn. If you work with demons, I know somebody out there who does actually work with demons. You might have the demons around you that you're working with, but they don't seem threatening right now. They just seem like they're around. Not if you don't work with demons and you're not like into that, then this doesn't necessarily have to be your storyline. But if you do work with demons, right? If that is part of your, like if you're a demonologist or something, and that's part of your practice, then that's for you. You know, take what resonates, leave the rest. But looks like some of these people have had like really fine lives. Not that one. I just want to clarify the double card because it's here. Okay, the Magician, the High Priestess, and the Five of Cups. If you're attracted to deck number 2, something might be in there for you. But it looks like occult knowledge, magician. So like I was saying before, this is very specific for the people who are demonologists, if that's how you pronounce it. Demonologists, people who actually conjure and work with demons. This would be for you. Your demons are around you. I know there are some religions where you work with demons instead of like being afraid of them. So, especially if you work with Azazel. I always thought Azazel was an angel, but Azazel is coming off here as a demon. So, yeah. If you work with some kind of blood magic, whatever you conjured through the blood magic is around you. Especially if it was for finances or financial strength. You may have female witch or alternative magical, I want to say creatures. That's the word that wanted to come out. Creature instead of person. Around you. Ace of Swords. But yeah, it feels like y'all are magically inclined, especially if you're on my channel. It doesn't surprise me at all if y'all already have magical entities around you because that's what you practice. Because, you know, I attract a lot of magical people, and that's just fine. Clarify the Ace of Swords. Alright, so I don't know who you are. Tarot card. But it looks like you guys are the ones who have just a lot of energies around you. You might be the ones who just are like a magical beacon. You guys could be the empaths, the I want to say astronomers, the astrologers, the magical practitioners, the Kama Sutra people. I'm not quite sure why I'm hearing that because that's not really, I don't know anything about Kama Sutra, honestly. I don't. Maybe it is a spiritual practice. I don't know. But it just feels like you guys are a beacon in the darkness, and you attract a lot of energies, not just like people coming to you, but you're the ones who somebody comes to you and tells you their whole life story because you are like a beacon to them. You guys are probably the healers, and the life of a healer is a very hard one because it feels like you have to go through difficulties before you can get to the point where you can heal others because you have to heal yourself first, right? So definitely got a lot of energies, magical, familial, even like fairy creatures. You guys might be the ones who feel like you've already seen aliens out there. It's like y'all are somebody, in the spiritual world, even if you don't know it yet, and you just attract a lot of people. And there goes this King of Cups again. But I feel like this is an ancestor and not the Four of Wands keeps wanting to come out. So I'm going to read this twice, or 2 times. Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I know you can't see it, but these cards keep flying off to the side. Alright, so I wanted to clarify the King of Cups, but he's clarifying himself. Alright. Alright. That's probably enough. Okay. Some of you have a physical person around you in your energy, and it's like this person is a powerful person. They might be a warlock or somebody who practices like magic, or they pay somebody to do it for them, and they're pretty strong, this person. Somebody that you had a breakup with, and it's like the people that are around you protecting you see this person. They see them. They want you to see them too. They want you to know this person is here. And it's somebody that you had like a falling out with, or somebody that you broke up with, or had like a really terrible time with, and they're like watching you, and they've got intentions to come and offer this cup, this Ace of Cups. They may have people who are watching your profile, especially if you block them, and their intention is to come and do give you a message, right, of love, especially with the Ace of Cups here, right? But your ancestors, your spirit guides, your gods, your goddesses, they're around you, and they're looking at this person. They're watching this person like a hawk, okay? And it feels like they're around you even more now because this person is around you. And it looks like whatever is fair and just will happen. So I'm going to go ahead and ask what the message is from these entities that are around you. And I know a lot of people are like, well, I don't understand what you mean by gods and goddesses and stuff. It's because there are more religions out there that are legitimate religions they're polytheistic. They're not monotheistic like Christianity and the other Judeo-Christian religions. Okay? So there are other people who do serve other gods, and that's fine. If you're somebody who believes there's only like one true religion, then I'm really probably not the person for you. I'm not you. You probably don't want me to be reading for you. So, anyway, what is the message from your gods, your goddesses, your ancestors, your spirit guides, your family that's on the other side? What is their message for you? Caught it before it fell. The Five of Swords and the Three of Swords came out. This is warning, feels like. What is the message from their ancestors, spirit guides, gods, goddesses, the energies that are around them, that's walking with them, that wants to help them? What are their messages for the secret? Last time, some of you guys practice the religion of the Orishas, and those are the ones that are walking with you, that are coming through so strongly. Especially this very beautiful woman that's here. It's a very beautiful woman that's hanging around you, and she feels like a goddess. What do these entities want the secret to know? Some of these messages are not for me, so they're not going to tell me. Some of them are for you, and they're going to tell you. And they're just not going to come through. So, but the ones that I am getting are probably about this King of Cups person who keeps coming out. This person wants to talk. This person has plans. This person is plotting. This person is probably working with other people even to figure out how to get around you. Why is the Five of Swords here? I don't want the Five of Swords, Three of Swords, and Ten of Swords. That feels like some fuckery right now. So clarify the Five of Swords, please. Last time, clarify the Five of Swords. Yep. So this person does not have good intentions, and that is why you are being so strongly protected, especially because if you're in the communities that I previously stated, then it might be somebody from those communities who has power as well, who also has God's goddesses, demons, um, extra powerful ancestors who are able to manipulate energy as well. And it's like your ancestors. What I'm seeing is Atlas, the god Atlas with the world on his back, but I'm seeing his arms, and it's like this person has you like under their outstretched arms. Their arms are outstretched like wings, and all the bullshit is just like rolling off of the Atlas's back. So I don't know if you can see it. It's like you're down here under the person's arms, right? And all of the bullshit is like rolling off of his back. It's weird. It's a very, very strange um, thing to see. But the person is just out here constantly with the bullshit. This person doesn't feel like they have good intentions. But I need more information on their intentions. So please tell me more about the intentions of the person that is perpetuating this Five of Swords here. Perpetuating? Perpetrating? Both? Both of those, really. Please tell me more about the intentions of the person that the Seeker is asking about. Please tell me more about the person that the intentions of the person that the Seeker is, well, that I'm asking about, actually. Yeah. I can't this one out. More about the intentions of this person. More about the intentions of this person. Well, I'm hearing this. All that glitters isn't gold. It feels like they've got three sisters on their side. Looks like they're also paying people, like I said before, to like double down on their spells. They want you to move toward communication with them. They are definitely watching you on however they can watch you. They're watching you spiritually. God damn it. There goes the devil. This person's obsessed with you. Okay. Knight of Cups. And they want to come forward with offers. And they want to start over. The person is distant from you. Whether it be because you blocked them or because they're physically distant from you and they're coming. But it definitely feels like roadblocks keep getting in their way because of your spirit team. But this person's coming from the past because they want to offer you their cup. But there's some bullshit here. Can I play the Tower card? It really feels like a lot of shit gets blown up in their face because even though they want this, they've got you've got such powerful people who are taking care of you. So I'm getting a lot of weird comments in the chat box here. But anyway, it's like this person, ooh, okay. So this person, it's like a lot of stuff is blowing up in their face because even though they want this, you've got really powerful people around you. What I keep hearing here is they're not going to tell me other things because you should be listening to them, especially if you serve gods and goddesses. You should be listening to them and what they're saying to you, right? And it feels like the only reason why I'm getting this message is because it's such a prevalent message. It's been around for a while now, like 2 months, 3 months, or whatever. It just looks like, yeah. So I'm gonna stop focusing on what the ancestors want you to know because they don't want to talk to me anymore. They're like, this person, the other messages, the other like secret knowledge is not for me, it's for you. And they're like, who are you? The fuck do you want? Get out of here. So I'm not gonna focus on that anymore. So it feels like you guys are practitioners, which means that you need to be listening and doing these, like, doing your own readings. And that's what I'm getting from this deck is that y'all are already spiritual and you don't need me. And that's what I'm being told. It's like, mind your business. So with that being said, I'm going to take that advice because I don't want to offend anybody's gods and goddesses and stuff because I don't want them to get on me because I don't belong in your head and in your space right now. They're very protective of you. They're very, very protective of you. And they're like, hey, lady, the fuck out of here. So with that being said, I'm going to get the fuck out of here. Uh, yeah, hope to see you guys in the next one. Please listen to your guides. Bye for now.